one of the most frequent questions we have is how do we do the dots? And I've been doing the dots basically since the very beginning. Each dot is actually a weld. The smaller dots are 4 separate drops, and then as the dots get bigger I start adding more and more welding rod. It's very difficult to do. For several months I didn't think that I'd even be able to do it because I wasn't happy with the results. But now it's just the mainstay of our business. We also do the dots in bronze welding rod, and then we can do them recessed, so like on a ring snaffle, the ring can go through. And we do that by cutting a recess and then actually welding the dot at the bottom of each recess. We call that divot and dots. It's a registered trademark for our business, and we've been doing it 25 years. Never had one fall off. And the next step, I'll show you how we actually do and weld a dot. Okay, one of the first steps we do, we've welded the shank. We're going to be putting dots on this, and I'll take it into our buffing room and put a satin finish. So I'll be right back.
Rolling.
Alright, the first step to doing the dots is laying them out, and I do that by hand. And over the years I've got pretty good at judging distance. It's real important the spacing, and you want to get them down the center line. Then I go back over them and make the marks a little bigger so I can see them. Okay.
Rolling.
After we get them laid out, then I'll start welding. And once you start, it's best that you don't stop because it builds up a lot of heat. So what you're doing is you put each dot, the heat's kind of moving down the shank. So I like to come towards myself. What I'll be doing, and you probably really won't be able to see much, but a bright glow, is I'll be placing 4 individual drops on top of a little molten area. I'll heat this area up, and it's called a puddle. And then I'll drip 4 drops of molten stainless steel on top of each dot. And here we go. Let me turn the machine on. And here we go. And I'm going to stop here so you can see what they look like right after they've been welded. And what I'll do, I'll continue on down. After all the dots are finished, I'll clean it, and then I'll lightly, I'll run it across a wheel we call a satin finish wheel, and that'll kind of smooth out each individual dot. And then I'll polish it with the high polish buffing wheel. After the dots are welded on, we're going to satin finish it, and that'll smooth out any minor imperfections. putting a high polish